Greetings all, FerrariMan601 here. Welcome back to iRacing and welcome to Road America. With IndyCar visiting Road America quite recently, it dawned upon me that this is a circuit that I don't know. Yes, it's another track learning session with us. I've done this a couple other times in iRacing, namely with Pocono North, Belle Isle, Mid-Ohio, and yeah, now we're going to do this with Road America. This circuit is located in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin, in the United States, and, well, it does host the NTT IndyCar series among some other series regularly. And, well, what is it? It is 4.048 miles long, or 6.515 kilometers, 14 turns. The race lap record is held by Dario Franchitti, and that time was a 139.866 set all the way back in 2000 in the kart days. So, yeah, the place has been around since the 1950s. I believe it was built 1953, 1954 or so. I see it opened in 1955, so that would make sense. Used to be known as Elkhart Lake. Now it is officially Road America, and I know nothing about it. So, we've got the IR18. I've loaded up the same setup that I use at Pocono, the international configuration there. And, yeah, I don't know anything about this place. I don't know which way the corners go. I don't know which way I should be pointing out of pit lane. Where are we pointing out of pit lane? Okay, so the car is, let's see. It seems like this is going to run clockwise, so that's pretty normal. And aside from that, I know nothing else about this circuit, so let's stop delaying the inevitable and just get on with it. All right, engines fired up. And what we're going to do to start out here is we're just going to try and dial back things as far as they'll go in terms of the settings on the engine because, well, I have no idea what I'm doing. Can I dial the engine back, or have we not accounted for that in our new control scheme? I guess we haven't accounted for that in our new control scheme. No matter, we're just going to do what we can. This is not going to end well. Alright, so this is obviously start-finish. And we immediately get into a right-hander. Alright, 90 degrees. And this is a pretty open section going downhill. We go into another right-hander. Seems reasonably shallow. There's a bit of exit curve there. It seems like a straight. Yep, it's a pretty long straight. DRS signs just went by, so that's fine. Bit of a kink. All right, getting into a tight left-hander it appears. Yep, pretty tight. Some run out there. Up the hill, what's over this crest I don't know. Yep, there's a left-hander. And there's a spin. Okay, so first thing to learn. Over the crest there, it's not flat. Don't go flat over the crest. And this gets us into another tightish right-hander. I can see clear ahead now. It's going to be pretty tight, it would appear, but not that long of a corner. This is, nope, that's deceptive. It looks tight on the entrance, but it's not a tight corner. It's a long corner, though. Just goes on forever, my God. Okay. What's up here? That's brake boards. Okay. That's a nice sweeper. And this is a long-ish, straight-ish, totally flat section it would appear. I see brake boards. There we go. Right-hander. Exit. Alright, I see rubber built up. Okay, it's not that tight. What do we got here? Yeah, it's definitely going to be a second gear corner. And up a hill, a pretty steep hill, and that's the pit entrance. So this is start-finish again. Okay. Alright, I think we can sort of start to remember where we gotta go. Alright, braking, second gear. That's reasonable. Second gear again. On a power. Okay. This is okay. This is a long straight. I think we go downhill next. We do, yep. The brake boards there scared me, but we go downhill and turn left, okay. This was where we spun. Almost spun again. Remembered where we were. Barely. Okay, that's going to be more of a kink. It's not going to be flat, but that's kind of a kinkish sort of thing. First gear on a power. Now here's where it gets deceptive. Alright. This is going to be a corner that rewards bravery. Braking. Fourth gear, okay. Yep, that's going to be almost flat, I think. And then a long blast. We could get into push to pass here, I'm sure. First gear. Alright.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Yep. Shut up. Okay. What's this? Second gear and then back up the hill. Alright, so that's a lap. Push to pass, okay. First lap at Road America. What is the time? 1:53.392. So let it be written, so let it be done. It's a far cry from Dario Franchitti's 1:39. Okay. Getting brave on the push to pass. I know that this is a straight, and we're going to get a downhill section, so we'll be able to see the corner. So don't brake, don't brake, don't brake, now brake. All right. Weight transfer there, got the front light. Here, brake. Rear locking, no problem. This is the corner of deception, not yet. Okay, brain's getting ahead of me. Tight left-hander, now comes the corner of deception. This is not flat by any means, but towards the exit it is. All right, up in the 6th gear, can do that. 4th gear, that's a faster corner than I'm believing at the moment. That's gonna be appreciably fast. The end of the straight here, it's a big stop. On the power, I can definitely steal more exit. 2nd gear, over the crest, it's blind, so it's a little scary. But the road's gonna be there. 2nd gear. All right, there's a lot of exit runoff there. And back up the hill. All right. So we are 4.32 seconds faster for our final time. All right, so I've got 10 seconds to find if I'm going to be anywhere near where Dario was. Okay. We can definitely start to be a little braver. We can start to use more exit curb. This is okay. This is totally okay. Outbrake myself there. That's a good sign, though. I'm already starting to get confident. That's good. That's really good. And I just love the IR-18. And around here, I have the strange suspicion that the ground effect at higher speeds is really going to come into the equation, especially around corners like this. It's not flat, but toward the exit there, right where that curbing comes in at the last apex on the right-hand side, that's going to be good. This is fast. That's going to be flat. That's going to be flat, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's fun. Okay. A lot of exit there. Can use it. This is blind. Is it flat? No. Nearly. I think. This is where you got to bleed the speed off. And this is the pit entrance. We're going to run out of gas, so let's pit. Where are the limiter cones? Quite a ways up. Actually, they're not even there. Okay. So that's interesting. Obviously, this is the fast lane. Some tires placed there quite precariously. That's interesting. And there's a gap in the wall. And our pit stall all the way at the end of pit lane. This is a long pit lane. I guess that makes sense being a long start-finish straight. But all right. So the crew will go to work real quick. Thank you very much. We're full of fuel now. New tires. Let's go.
That's it, go!
Okay. Alright, I guess we had some damage from that off. No problem. Alright, so we're full of fuel. New tires on board. They're going to be cold for these first couple of corners. Definitely feeling that. Definitely feeling the rear end's a little heavier now, too. But what can we do here? I am intrigued. I am extremely intrigued by what's going on right now. This is going to be very cool. Third gear braking. Remember, cold tires and heavy on fuel. Second gear again. That's going to be more so a kink than a proper corner in something like this. First gear. Remember, still working the tires, get them warmed up. This will really warm them up. Right. And apex curbs, there they are. Full throttle, nice. This is flat. Yes, it is. Okay. Full tanks and tires that are still warming up. That's flat now. It's going to be flat always. Okay. Brakes. Lots of brakes, lots of turning, lots of throttle. Can use lots of exit there. Remember that. This is not flat, not going to be flat on full tanks for sure. Here, I'm going to figure out what the best way to approach this is. It's a complex corner. It's not a constant radius. Up the hill, that puts a lot of compression into the suspension.
2 minutes, 27.005.
All right. What do we got, buddy? Oh, yeah. That's, all right. This place is encouraging me very, very, very quickly, and I've only done a handful of laps here. We're on lap 5. This is my 5th lap ever of Road America, and I'm already feeling like I can push. That's cool. That's really, really cool. Just remember that. Gotta learn how far we can push the braking there. This is kind of a kink. All right. Definitely more time to gain there. What have we got? Nice. Give me power. Thank you. The third gear will hesitate for a while here. Keep it in. Now give it gas. Push to pass. There's the exit. A little bit too much exit curve there. That's fine. This is flat. Stay with it. All right. Easy. That's easy. That's not even a corner anymore. We can forget about it. Brakes. First gear. Use the exit. Use the exit. There we go. Probably even use more. Third gear. Okay. Now this is going to be tricky. Late apex. And use the exit. Okay. And coming up to the line. And the lap time is, Mr. Spotter.
1 minute, 47.46.
All right. So we did our best time of the session, pretty much full of fuel. That tells me there's a lot of time to find. Brakes. A lot of exit curb everywhere here for the most part. I like it. I also really, again, like I said, I'm really loving how the IR-18 is handling this. The brakes feel amazing. And the high-speed grip is a bit higher than you might expect. Again, the aerodynamics on this car are fundamentally different to what you'd get in a Formula One car these days. It's not so dependent on the wings. I mean, it is. That's why it has wings and why they're so big. But it's more so dependent on the under tray at high speeds. I mean, corners like this, we're getting up to 125, 130 miles an hour. You feel the center of pressure shift on a car. When this thing is running at, you know, around 100, 120 miles an hour, again, a brake, that's a kink, pay attention. But when this thing's running at medium speeds, you feel the rear gripping a lot more than the front. But when you get up to high speeds, you feel the center of pressure move forward a bit, and that's the ground effect happening, and it really settles the car down, and you get a lot more stability. Like a corner like this, for example, it feels a little bit rear biased with the downforce, but when you get into the high-speed stuff and the tunnels underneath really start to grab the air, the center of pressure shifts and it gives you a lot more confidence. And simply because I braked going into that kink there, we lost 1.5 seconds. Okay, let's just focus here. I love that first corner. It's cambered to help you a little bit. Not much, but just enough. This one as well, a lot of, not a lot, but a fair amount of positive camber there to help us. And with the push to pass, get another 50-ish horsepower out of this thing, 180 miles an hour. Not much of a problem there. Brakes. First gear. That last downshift was a little delayed, and that was the problem there with that corner. This is a kink. Remember, it's kind of a kink. Not really, but it's kind of. This one we brake. There we go. Downshifts happened on time there. On to power. Now this one. This is going to be a pivotal corner for lap time when the fuel really starts to burn off. And you see there right now, a little bit too much gas. We pushed it too far. But that's okay. We're learning. Learning a lot. We've only done 7 laps. This one here, chasing the car a little bit. I like a lot. Okay. All right. I can get used to this. I could really get used to this. My God. All right, we're gaining time. We're still positive on the Delta, but that's not going to last for much longer. Brakes. There we go. Those are the downshifts we needed on the last lap. Give me the power. Back end got away a little bit there. Gotta be ready. All right, a little bit of a lift. Oh, yes. That's where the drivers earn their money. That corner right there. That's the hardest corner on the whole track. Now this one, this is an exercise in patience. Let the car rotate with the ground effect. Aha, yes! All right, stay flat, stay flat, stay flat. Yes! Haha, yes! I'm liking this a lot, if you can't tell. And brakes! Man, I absolutely slammed on the brakes there. I moved my chair back a bit. Haha. Still cautious through that penultimate corner. This one is more or less figured out. Come on, little Delara. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm liking this. Haha. Oh, understeer. Run off there helping me a bit. I must have a little bit of a tailwind too. Car's really accelerating nicely. Turn in apex curves. Got on a power, but don't get used to it. Pop third and then brake. Okay. Oh. Yes. Okay. Let the ground effect come in. Brakes. No, nope. Throttle. Rev limiter. Brain locked up there. Okay, good. More brakes. Okay. Get back. Is that? No, it's not flat, but it is fourth gear. Getting brave. Getting very brave indeed. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That's 1 1/4 we picked up. Almost 1 1/3. Haha. We're getting there. We've done 9 laps, and we're getting there. A little bit of a lock up there on the right front, no problem. Here's where we had understeer on the last lap, so we'll take it a little bit more slowly. Still a little understeer. But look at that, we gained 1/4 of a second in that one corner. Fantastic. All right, brakes. Probably use a little bit of that right side curbing. That was a lock up there on the left front. Pushed us wide. Oh yeah, look at that. A little bit of a 4-wheel drift. In an 800 horsepower open wheeler. Okay. Understeer. Come back. It's coming back. Yes. This is flat. Stay flat. Don't think about it. All right. Exit curbing a little bit. We're dead even with our last lap, even though we've had an off. Brakes. All right. We know this is fourth gear. Oh, yeah, you can feel the ground effect coming in. Rear end started to come away a little bit, but the car just sucked itself back down. Come on. Power on. Yeah, you can get on the throttle so early there. Braking down from 6th, that's a little bit too much. All right. Feeling very confident in the first sector. So that's where we need to be more careful. Tire's gonna be cold, gonna be crud in the brakes. Yep. Okay, I can definitely see how this works now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pit. We're gonna change the tires. We're gonna put a splash of gas in. Trying to find the screen. Okay, there we go. Don't need to add a lot of fuel, just a little bit. Okay. now happy. Again, the rear end just starts to skate ever so slightly, and then the ground effect comes in. Okay. Who cares? Now we start slowing down when we can actually see our pit box. Okay, so they're gonna add 3 gallons of fuel. Too far forward? Oh, come on, folks. Can't shift a little bit? Alright. Okay, 5 seconds worth of repairs. Alright. Okay. Now that we've got some gas and some new tires, we can start to see what the ultimate pace is. Remember, they're going to be cold. Yep. Nope. Ah, I caught it. Then it went away again, and then I caught it again, and then it went away again. Okay. The tires are cold, Ferrari man. Tires are cold, Ferrari man. Okay. This is getting a little silly. Okay. The tires are cold, Ferrari man, for the 3rd time. Get them all cleaned up. Okay. Let's not spin it now. The rears are now ridiculously overheated. Okay. So eager to get on here. Every time the back end steps out there, and every time the ground effect sucks it back into line. It's fantastic. Okay, don't pay attention to this lap time. Just don't. Please don't. Don't want to see it in the comments. Yep. Okay. Definitely get it into the apex a little more there. Come on, brakes. Probably use some more of that entrance curb on the right-hand side. Car's rotating very well at low speed. Okay. None of that, thank you. Ignore the big lines of rubber down there. Alright, 6th gear for the kink. Waha. Zing. Brakes. Fourth gear. Brake, 2nd gear. Probably brake a little later. And the time, 1:45. All right, we're about 6 seconds off of the ultimate lap record, which I don't think this car's capable of. Then again, I've been wrong before. Such is my opinion of Sebastian Vettel's penalty in Canada. Apparently I was very wrong, to the tune of 117-ish thousand people telling me that I'm crazy and that I should kill myself. Yes, about that. Ah. How did I save that? I don't know. Understeer. Okay. There's fourth. There is an element of just trusting the downforce at this place. I know that the IR-18 can do more than it appears. But again, it appears like it doesn't have much grip. Then you gotta remember the under tray, which you notice right here. Yep. Okay. 145, 348. Braked a bit late. Got away with it, barely. Get it into the apex more. I'll try to get it into the apex more. Oh. Okay. We'll take to the pits. Let's not overshoot it. Okay.
That's it, go!
Okay, again, I'm mostly liking what's happening right now.
You've got to slow down and give up that time.
Get everything back up to temperature. Okay. Whoa. Ah. Alright, well that's what can happen with the kink. be real careful through here. Lots of loading goes through the tires through this corner. Okay. Right. Alright, the tires should be pretty much back up to where they should be. Okay, maybe not. Nope. And we stuff it in the wall.
You got wheel damage.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I would think so. Probably no rear wing either. What happened there? Well, I know exactly what happened there. The tires still weren't quite where they needed to be. Yep. Boom. Okay, well, that's going to happen. We got up to like 16, 17 laps before that happened, so I'll call that a pretty reasonable success. Let's take a lot of gas out and just go for broke here. I'm having fun. And I'm wondering why it's taken me this long to get to know Road America, because it's fast and it's wonderful. All right. Deal with those little hiccups. Just don't get too eager and let the car warm up. Okay, that's beautiful. Come on, brake. All right, onto a flyer. Don't pay attention to this lap time either. All right. Oh. Ah, man. And we stuffed it. Okay, that legitimately caught me by surprise.
You got wheel damage.
Captain Obvious over there. That legitimately caught me by surprise. I'm not sure what happened. Touch that exit curb. I touched that exit curb, and was that what unsettled the car? Or was that happening before that moment? Let's see. You know what it was? Right here, I'm full throttle. I'm full throttle way too abruptly. And the car starts to rotate before it even touches the curb. When it touches the curb, there's less grip on the curb, and then that outside wheel starts to spin up, and yeah, the differential's locked. We're very close to lock because I'm at full throttle, and then, you know, all hell breaks loose. I'm already steering into the slide, and as you can see, the car is now turning to the left, which is exactly the wrong way it should turn. We counter, and there's no way we're going to save that. And then that happens. Hey, there's our engine. Looks cool, doesn't it? Looks a whole lot better when it's working. Yeah. Okay, so don't go to full power straight out of there. Let the car sort itself out a little bit. And let the tires come up. Understeer. That curbing there on the exit is a bit wider than it would seem, which is helpful. I'm not going to complain. And through the sweeper, or at least that's what I would call it. I have no idea what the corner names are here, if they even have names. And to begin another flyer, hopefully we finish this one. All right. A little bit of understeer into oversteer through, I guess, what they would call turn 2. That was my fault. Left the braking too late. What's our brake bias? That's an intelligent question to ask. Probably want it a little bit farther forward, so 5687. Let's do that. Not much gas in the tank. All right. Well, we finished the lap. Not the way I would have wanted to. Yeah, that means it's go time. A little bit of a slide there, but we caught it. Come on. Brakes. Much more stable. Yep. Front brake bias, that's what it needed. Feeling the rear end go light, and then the downforce comes in from the under tray. It's a thing of beauty, that ground effect. That was legitimate understeer. Such a low speed, you almost don't expect it, but there it is. Gonna be our best lap of the session. What is it? 44. Okay. Gonna be real tight on fuel here to finish this lap. I don't know if we will. I really don't think we're going to finish it. Engine's going to start coughing anytime now. Less than a gallon remaining. Fuel pressure low, yep, right on time.
Okay, punch it.
I will say though, that is, that's an experience. And 20 laps. And in those 20 laps, we went from an initial time of, once we rewind all the way back to lap 1, or lap 2, or, yeah. 1:53.392 was our time at the end of lap 1. And then, all the way down to the end, where we did a 1:44 and change. So, picked up 8 seconds in 20 laps, sight unseen, no idea what we were getting into. There it was, a 1:44.721 was our best lap of the session. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And I've got to say, seems like we've got ourselves some good TV cameras here as well. So I'll definitely be enjoying all of that. So pretty. What this is really going to lend itself well to is this little function that a lot of people don't know about. Yeah. Already you can start to see that we can get in tight with the car, take a look at what's going on, see the suspension deflecting, see the sparks come up from the under tray. Nice. Real nice. Looks really pretty. Yep, all that. Fantastic. So yeah, 20 laps, we found 8 seconds, and we took one more box off of the list of unknowns. Road America, at least to some extent, is now in the F-Man base of knowledge. And yeah, it's something that I really think I should have done a whole lot sooner in terms of learning these racetracks, because this is one of the premier circuits in North America, and of course it is on the IndyCar calendar. And I've got to say, it's fantastic. I dare say it may become one of my favorites once I learn it a little bit more thoroughly. But yes, Road America, it is a thing, and apparently it's fun. It's a lot of fun. And we'll leave you with a look at a couple of hot laps here from Road America, hopefully a little bit faster than what we've just managed to do, because I won't have to talk to you in the midst of them. But yeah, stay tuned for the hot laps. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I certainly have. Ferrari Man 601 saying thank you very much for watching, and of course, we will see you soon.